is Tamara with Rockwell Christmas Company, and today we are going to unbox our white Christmas crate and then also give you a brief how-to on how to get this beautiful tree, which I got from Costco, and we just unboxed it yesterday. It's beautiful. It just took a few minutes to put up, and it's LED and has lots of color options as well, but I'm going to stick with the warm white. We're going to unbox this with my wonderful elf. Say hi. On the way. So a couple of things. In your crate, everybody gets this spool of wire, and this is my preferred choice to hang ornaments, mostly because it gives you a lot more control than a hanging, the traditional little hanging hook thing. But y'all can use whatever you would like. Some of the ornaments do actually come with string. You can use the string, but this is my preference, not only because it holds ornament well, but also because I tend to keep my trees up all year and cover them. It keeps them from falling off when we are transporting the trees back and forth. I also suggest buying one of these little aprons. You can buy them anywhere. I got mine on Amazon. It's really nice to just be able to keep everything with you, your wire, your scissors, and all those kind of things. And we've already pre-cut some of the wire, and all I'm doing is just kind of unwrapping it once and cutting. The Christmas crate consists of 2 boxes. In these crates come with everything you need to decorate a Christmas tree. So it'll have some sprigs, some sprays, ribbon, and all kinds of different ornaments. This is what we call in my workshop fluff and color. So I love it, not only because it's just really cute, but it also keeps your ornaments safe. I get out the fluff and color and then start unboxing some of the ornaments inside. It's great to have a table to work with. It protects your back, and that's the main reason I use it, but also you can lay things out as you go. So each of the crates come with their own individual glass ornaments. So this is what comes with White Christmas. So these are like silver and white. This tree is almost all silver and white ornaments. Really, really pretty. These are fragile. So I typically leave the fragile or more unique ornaments to the last of the decorating so that they have a prominent spot on the tree. The crate again comes with some of the larger ornaments, medium-sized ornaments like this white glitter, and then we also have some of the smaller ornaments to fill in some of the spaces. This one also comes with icicle ornaments. These are also glass, super pretty. Add some length and depth to your tree. Really, really pretty. So these are like beautiful frosted white ferns. So on this tree, we're actually using a frosted tree, which is beautiful. I think it's gonna look great with White Christmas. It'll give like a really classy monochromatic look. But if you didn't have a frosted tree, then this will add a little bit of that snowy elegance that I think White Christmas brings. We also add in another sprig with the frosted look again, but with some pine cones. Bottom of this one are some of the more precious ornaments, and they're gonna be wrapped. This tree, the extra kind of special adornments are snowflakes. Here's one of the snowflakes. So beautiful. They have pearls on that. So here's a beautiful glittery snowflake. It really catches the light well. It's really, really pretty. And the last snowflake is this one. Gorgeous and big and full of glitter. I love glitter. This is one of my favorites. He's so cute. Little owl. So cute. Here's a glass ornament, the snowflake tree on it with glitter. So I'm gonna start with ribbon. So this tree comes with one ribbon, and it's silver. I'm gonna do a really simple way that I think most people can do, which is basically just tucking it and twisting it throughout the tree. I'm gonna start at the top, which I think is the best place to start for any tree. I'm gonna grab a couple of branches, twist it around the ribbon so it stays put, and then just start tucking it and pushing it all through the tree. This is a 7.5 foot tree. Each of the crates fit a 7.5 foot tree very well. So you're gonna need your scissors. So I'm gonna grab like this piece, and then I'm gonna grab it here. If you don't have enough branches on your tree, which is always possible because either your tree doesn't have enough branches or you're using a real tree, you can use wire to wrap it around instead of the limb. So since this is a new tree, I'm gonna see if I can get it to tuck well, and if not, I'll use my wire. I just put the ribbon in between those 2 branches. I'm gonna twist it almost like a bread tie. Now I can pull it pretty well and it's not going anywhere. And now this has a little bit of wire to it, so you can kind of give it a shape, and then you're gonna tuck it. You just wanna tuck it where you think it looks good. I think that looks good. So I tucked it there, and then again, I'm just gonna find 2 little branches again and twist them. I twist it around so that it stays, and then there we go, voila, a loop. So we're gonna just do that throughout the entire tree. I'm gonna pull it down and cut some off so that Emily can also work simultaneously with me. I'm kind of going down in kind of a diagonal pattern, but you can do whatever pattern you want. You can go around the tree. You can just do the top of the tree, which some people do. I think that looks great. So I'm just gonna leave the excess right here for now and decide what I wanna do with it later. And I'm gonna start another row. That looks great. I'm already really liking it. I normally have my trees, the last portion of it on a wall. There's plenty of ribbon. You can go fully around if you would like. And as you can see, we have a ton of ribbon left. We're gonna add these big ones because there's not as many as some of the smaller ornaments. We wanna make sure they each have a spot. So we're gonna grab our wire that we pre-cut earlier. And I tend to do things in triangles in design. I'm not sure why, but triangles always look really good. For instance, we'll demonstrate. So like say this is here, like a triangle would be maybe like there. Another one would be like maybe here. It just looks better aesthetically. And on these bigger ones, if at all possible, you want to try to put them towards the back as much as you can. And then I'm going to try to tuck it a bit. Pushing out a little bit, I kind of like it when it's tucked. So like that. And there's some ornaments have a seam on them, just turn that seam to the back. That looks good, that's a good angle, and so I'm going to kind of come back over on this side. So I think we'll do these ones next biggest. I think right over here is good. Now we'll move to the next one, which is the next biggest. So this white glitter ball. Yeah, I don't like it when it's hang like from the bottom branch, but like I do think that would go to maybe like one like right there. Mostly because if you have animals or little children, they're just always going to be knocked off. Okay, great. So now we have lots of these little ones. We have some glitter silver, some shiny silver, and then we have the little drops. So I think just start with the balls and then we'll add the drops in. They're not breakable. One other thing you mentioned earlier is that I kind of divide the tree in my mind into fours. So like this being one triangle, another triangle, and the back being a triangle. Because it can feel a bit overwhelming if you're trying to create triangles within triangles or a zigzag pattern. If you're thinking about the whole tree at once. But if you break it down into like this section, you can kind of look and be like, okay, there's one right here. It would look good to come over here. Now we have all the snowflakes. She's working on the ornament assortment in here that I showed you a few of them earlier. They're all individually wrapped because the vast majority of them are a little breakable. So here's a really pretty white glittery pine cone. These have strings on them so you can use the strings, but again, what I typically do is I cut them off and I use the wire just because it offers more control. There's another one, little glass drop with a Christmas tree, and it's you can see through it, so it's gonna be really pretty. You can see the lights right through it. It's a really pretty ball ornament. Here's a diamond ball that has white and then it has on all the ridges glitter. Really pretty. Oh, look at this, so cute. It's a little acorn. So we'll be able to see. Let's do these icicles first because they're so long. Make sure they get a good spot. And these are glass, so make sure you're careful. Well, when you're decorating, the same thing goes. I mean, it's trial and error. You can try it out, think you have a vision for it, and then when you put it up, it just doesn't look the way you want it to look. That's fine. Just take it off and place it somewhere else. Maybe like somewhere kind of right here, there's a spot. That looks so pretty. It's hard to pick my favorite because every time I think I've picked it, I'm like, oh, I don't know. But I think this is my favorite snowflake, the pearl one. Awesome, little snowflakes. So all we have left are the glass ornaments and the pine cone. Beautiful. Now we're just gonna add these. I'm gonna use wire. And I'm gonna put these towards the front, and I'm just gonna think if we have 8, again, thinking about a triangle or a zigzag. So you're just gonna kind of tuck it in there like you would normally. Some people would just do that and not add any wire, but again, I keep my trees all year round like this, so I wanna make sure it doesn't fall off. And it's important for me that the pine cone shows, so I'm gonna pick a spot where it's gonna be noticeable. So now we're just going to look it all over and see if we're missing anything, or we need to tweak anything, or add anything. Okay, and so the only thing that we didn't use was these additional sprigs that come in the crate. So they're just a frosted sprig, but because we use it the frosted tree, I thought it might be unnecessary. It still would be nice if you just feel like you need it. Like for instance, just imagine it being there. But if you don't feel like you need it, then you can save it and add it to one of your other decorations, which is probably what I'm gonna do. But that's it. That's White Christmas. Come over here, Emily. So White Christmas crate with for Rockwall Christmas Company. And thank you so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. This is a finished product. It's beautiful. I think it'll look great in anybody's home. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Bye.